Hello! I am actually this is my this is my third video today. And this is just going to be a quick one. It's not really I'm not really going to review the movie. I'm just going to say whether you should watch it or not. The movie I just got back from the theater was Ready Player One. Trying to remember the guys. I was going to say Ernest Cline. Ready Player One. And was I right? Ernest Cline. Holy crap, I was right. It's based on his novel. The novel had a lot of nostalgia, throwbacks to like the 80s arcade games, Nintendo, and different stuff like that. And like Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Whereas the movie does a really good job, actually. I'll say that first. It does a really good job at adapting the book. It's directed by Steven Spielberg, so it has some really good people behind the camera. It does a really good job of adapting the book. It kind of does its own thing with a lot of the book. It's not really... You could definitely read the book and then watch the movie, and you're not going to... Like, you'll kind of guess a few story beats, but you won't guess it all because they do deviate quite a bit. But it's not a bad deviation. They do... A lot of the nostalgia in the movie is more... It is 80s, but it's a lot of movie nostalgia as well. Back to the Future, a little quick cameo by Jason, Freddy. Chucky has a pretty funny cameo. Horror fans are going to absolutely love The Shining part of the movie. It's like a good 15-minute part of the movie is like The Shining, and I was just blown away by it. I was like grinning ear to ear. There's so many like things in the movie that you'd have to watch it multiple times to get everything. Like if there is something you love, like that is like movie related, video game related, book related, cartoon, whatever, I'm sure it's in the movie somewhere. I'm sure if you look hard enough, you'll find it. So Ready Player One definitely is a very enjoyable film. Fans of the book, which it's kind of divisive. There's fans of. I was a fan of the book. I didn't read up any reviews about the book. I just found it used at a bookstore. I was like, hey, this sounds cool, so I read it and I enjoyed it. Yes, it is a little cheesy at times, especially near the end when they're like kind of revealing a few things about a character, and the other character's like, oh, that's okay. I would love you anyways. Kind of shit like that. Still, I found it really fun. I found the book really fun. And like I've said a million times, the movie's really fun. There were a few things in the movie that I kind of wish they did a little differently. In the book, there's a part where he gets a quarter and he has to play an arcade game. I thought that was really cool how he actually gets it. Whereas in the movie, I didn't like how he got the quarter, and the quarter has important stuff later on. It's important later on, but how he got it, I wasn't a big fan. But they do actually a pretty good job of making you forget about it. So when it does come up again, you're like, oh yeah. So that was neat. Some of the, I wouldn't say acting. Some of the acting is a little, stiff at times, but a lot of it is. You're in the virtual reality world, so it's a little better that way. So the voice acting is not bad. I don't know much more that I want to talk about because I don't really want to spoil too much about the movie. I just think if you want to go to the movie and see something, you should definitely see Ready Player One because I think you'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of 80s throwbacks. There's a lot of horror nods, video game nods. I think you're really going to like it, and I think you should check it out. Thanks for watching.